What's happening, Scorpio? Scorpio? Oh, check it out. Look what just showed its face. The Scorpio card. Good dealio, Emilio. So let's go ahead and get your bonus reading out of the way. Sound like a plan? Sound like a plan to me. Sounds like a plan to me. Anybody new to this, when I do bonus readings, the main reason that I do it is to hopefully be able to get like some details that I may have missed in the reading before, if you know what I mean. You know, it doesn't always happen that way, you know. Sometimes it tells a totally different story. Sometimes it just tells the same story in repeat, basically. But I don't think it hurts anything. I think it's cool. So, anywho, anybody catching the playback to this, if you would like to figure out how to schedule a personal reading, get information on that, along with following my Facebook page, my Instagram, or subscribing to my secondary YouTube channel, all that information will be in the description of the playback. All right? So, let's go ahead and get her done. Scorpio. What else can we tell my Scorpios? Universe? Boy, the room's filling up slow. Anybody get notified? 7 people watching, 8 people, 1 like. Huh. Oh well, the playback will be up. What else can we tell my Scorpios, universe? What else can we tell my Scorpios? Oh, Don something or another. Thank you for showing up. There's my people. What else can we tell my Scorpios, universe? What else can we tell my Scorpio peoples? Try to get y'all a jumper. You know how I like to do it. Boom, ooh, the King of Wands. Right on. King of Wands. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. First live, well, welcome. Anybody get notified though? This room is filling up slow as hell, boy. All right. So what I'm seeing so far is whatever you got going on right here, whoever this is you're dealing with or whatever the situation is, somebody's just not quite feeling the connection. Not quite feeling it anymore. All right. I don't know here, man. I don't know. Whoever you're dealing with, I kind of feel like they're waiting for the right opportunity to hopefully like make this work. They do feel like there's unfinished business. They don't feel like the chapter between you two has closed completely. Okay? I do see communication coming in. They definitely, I don't really think they're down with this coming to an end. Somebody wants to either reconcile or prevent this from coming to an end. But for the most part, I kind of feel like you are kind of becoming accustomed to it. You almost feel like you're doing this alone. You know, like I'm doing this all by myself. But now I'm kind of good with that. You know, if I got to do this all by myself, cool, that's what I'll do. Kind of what I'm seeing here. See you keeping yourself very, very busy and preoccupied, probably. Some of you might actually be picking up and traveling and moving away. That's what I'm seeing here. Or at least wanting to. But the person you're dealing with here, I kind of feel like a lot of you are getting communication. Like somebody wants to stop that from happening. Okay, they got the Fool, Page of Cups, Page of Swords. But they also got the World in the reverse and the Two of Wands. Knight of Cups reversed though. So I don't really know how well it's going to work out, but I definitely feel like you are at least looking for other doorways of opportunity open for you elsewhere. I kind of feel like you got your mind made up. But I don't really feel any like heavy impending tension here is the thing. You know what I mean? It's not like do or die, basically. Like, I'm going to fight you to the death. I'm not seeing any of that. But I do kind of feel a loss in the connection. Like, it's like, even if you are in the situation, it's like, I just don't feel it. Like, I don't really feel the desire as strong as I once did. You know? So, Okay, well, let me look a little bit more into this person that you're dealing with here. Person, people, and or situations playing the biggest influence on Scorpio's reading. Anybody get notified at all? Let me see. Look at a couple of comments here. Well, anyway, the show must go on. Trying to get a jumper. Y'all know that's how I roll. One more try for a jumper. If not, I'm going to hop straight into it. Person that you're dealing with, Scorpio. Person, people, and or situations. Bam! Ooh, the devil in the reverse. Devil in the reverse. So I kind of feel like, kind of at face value, they want to pretty much reverse any toxic energy that may either be or have been in the past between you. Like basically, I want to put an end to the bad blood. Two of Cups. I either want to stay with you or come back together with you and put an end to the bad blood here. Let's see how well that's going to work out. Let's get 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, a 3, and 4. Boom. King of Pentacles. You see, you had the Queen of Pentacles back there. Kind of feel like y'all are mirroring each other as far as stubbornness goes. Okay, this person here does want to commit to this. They really do. All right. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. I also have Cancer and Leo. Doesn't have to be, though, so don't take those signs and run with them. Just because that energy is influencing somebody doesn't mean that that has to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can still be influenced by Cancer energy and be a Virgo. You know, you can still be a Capricorn and pull forth Aries energy and use it if you want. So just to make that clear, I see a lot of people get confused by that. No, it's not a Leo, it's a Virgo. No, it's not a Libra, it's a Scorpio. That's not the point, okay? Anyway, having said all that, they really do have a desire and they do want to commit to this right here, okay? And again, I do see the communication coming in. And even though it looks like in the heart of the spread here, they feel like they're going to be left with no choice but to actually walk away from this, they still have the 6 of Swords in the reverse. They're not moving on from it. They may actually like do the thing, like pick up and physically walk away, but that doesn't mean that they moved on from it here and in here, you know? You dig what I'm saying? They're holding a lot back. There's a lot they want to tell you, but for whatever reason, I don't know, they're holding a lot back, but they really want to put an end to the bad blood. Well, let's see what timelines you're headed towards. Anything new coming in for my Scorpios? Anything new, anything new, anything new for you? Boom, 10 of Swords reversed. I feel like you're getting over this, though. I feel like you're finally getting over this shit. Let's get 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom. Queen of Pentacles reversed this time. Reversed. Oh. All right. So, So it looks like, all right. Surprise twist here. Check this out. Check this out. Lots of conflict, okay? I don't know if there's actual, like, throwing down, fighting, or whatever the case may be, but it definitely looks like, as a result of conflict and carrying Obviously, it's 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands. It's not too much fucking fun, okay? 2 of Cups reversed. I don't know if y'all are actually like away from this situation, but you may separate if you haven't already. But I'm feeling like that's definitely what caused it. However, 3 of Swords reversed, 10 of Cups. A lot of you might have a change of heart. May have a change of heart happening here. 10 of Swords reversed, 3 of Swords reversed, and the 10 of Cups. Surprise little twist there, huh? I don't think I've ever seen that come out in a reading before. Don't think I've ever seen that. Well, time for a freestyle spread, though. Freestyle spread. Time for a freestyle spread. So basically with these freestyle spreads, no specific intention other than tell me something Scorpio needs to hear. Something else Scorpio needs to hear. Something important. Could be advice. Could be something to watch out for. Could be something good, something bad. I don't know. Let's just see. Oh, that one yelled at me. It's trying to jump back in the deck. I better grab it. Boom, the Chariot reversed. Okay. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Two of Cups. 2 of Cups. All right. So again, I kind of feel like it's probably going to stretch out for a little bit. Probably going to stretch out for a little bit. And I really don't see you trusting this situation or taking it serious for quite some time. Quite some time. Okay? Kind of feel like, though, a lot of y'all are going to come back together with this individual out of loneliness. Don't know how smart that is, but that's what I'm seeing here. Because overall, you got the 2 of Cups here. Okay? Directly under it, Page of Swords reversed and the 10 of Cups. I kind of see you being kind of silent and kind of watching this individual for quite some time here, patiently waiting. Some of y'all in the meantime could be going out, doing things to improve your finances. This could also be an earth sign that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, but it also could indicate a kind of like a, okay, I think I'm going to make my way in your direction towards a new start, but it's going to be very slow. It's going to be very practical, kind of cold and closed off, not really emotional. Going to be very calculated and strategic. Because I got to protect my heart. But I kind of feel like after much deliberation, you're going to basically let go of all the bullshit and probably come back together with him, but out of loneliness, though. Well, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time for the advice, then. Time for the advice. Advice for my Scorpios. What advice do you have? Should you stay or should you go down? Advice, 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 advice. Now, right when I'm at the last part of the reading, I got a decent number of people in the chat room. Took forever. Sorry, y'all who didn't get notified. That is completely 100% out of my hands. I have no control over when YouTube starts glitching like that and it won't notify people. That is not anything that I can control. So, my apologies anyway. So anyway, what advice do we have for my Scorpio people? What advice do we got? What advice do we have? Boom. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. 2 of Pentacles reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. 6, of Pentacles. Judgment reversed. King of Swords upright. 7 of Wands in the heart of the spread here. Queen of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles reverse, Fool reverse, 4 of Pentacles. This is kind of telling me that I don't know if a change of heart is such a good idea. Kind of feel like that door is slammed shut. Probably slammed shut a long time ago. You dig what I'm saying? Don't know how smart of an idea that is. But definitely, okay, you're a little bit off balance here. Queen of Swords in the reverse, King of Swords in the upright. When it comes to this, or any situation for that matter, but especially this right here, when it comes to this, do the best you can to look at it objectively. For a water sign, I know that's very difficult, but Scorpio, of all the water signs, you are fixed. So you're at a little bit more of an advantage. Okay? You can use that to your advantage more so than Cancer or Pisces. Not to say that Cancer people or Pisces people can't, but it's just for fixed signs, when it comes to things like this, are at a bit of an advantage because it's fixed. The energy is kind of isolated by itself. So there's plenty of room to sit here and work without being swayed back and forth and back and forth. And, you know, like mutable signs are real bad about that. You know, maybe this, maybe this. One day I feel like this. Fixed signs are typically, bam, planted in one spot. So it's easier to work with. It's easier to sit and focus on yourself. Okay? Need to definitely pay attention to your attitude and how you communicate with people. You don't have to say something in the harshest, nastiest way possible to be honest. You can still be honest and not come off like a bitch, basically, you know? And still spit the exact same amount of truth. Not casting any stones here, that's one that I've been working on for quite some time as well. Okay, so just to throw that out there. A lot of you know that. But anyway, still definitely keep your guard up when it comes to this situation, this individual too. I know that you can, sometimes the feels can get the better of you and you're like, but oh, my heart. But that does not change the fact that the cycle will repeat. The cycle will repeat, okay? 4 of Pentacles. I wouldn't open up to this individual either. But again, with the 6 of Pentacles here, definitely make sure that everything is fair across the board. Fair means put your emotions aside. You know, stick with the logic, stick with the facts with the King of Swords right here. This is the way it is, not the way I feel. Okay? Don't be one of those types of people that says I'm telling it like it is when you're really telling it like you feel. That's one of my biggest fucking pet peeves. People do that all the time. I'm telling it like it is. No, you're not. You're telling it how you feel. Get it right, okay? Tell it like it is, whether it hurts you or not, okay? And I kind of feel like a lot of you still need to focus more of your energy on your money. I know I say that an awful lot, but the reason that I say that is because love and money vibrationally are very similar. Very, very similar. That does not mean that material things are the same thing as the person you love. That's not what I mean at all. What I mean is vibrationally speaking, okay, the energies are very, very similar. They're very akin to each other. They intertwine. The difference is money is an idea and it's a concept that has no free will. It doesn't make decisions, doesn't have emotions, doesn't give a fuck who owns it, doesn't care what you do with it once you do own it. It is an idea and it is a concept that is free for you to manipulate and do whatever you want with it, however you want. Love is not quite that simple, okay? They are attracted almost the same way, but with love, you are dealing with somebody else who has free will, emotions, can make their own decisions, and you can't get in there and try to manipulate and fuck that up. You can try, but it'll bite you in the ass every single time, okay? So having said that, money is a little bit easier to work with when it comes to learning the law of attraction and how it works and how to manipulate things that you are free to manipulate, okay? Because you can't manipulate somebody else's free will or their emotions. So focus more of your energy on your money first, because that's the easiest thing to control. Then, once you figure that out, it'll give you a new perspective on love and how and what you can and cannot manipulate and control when it comes to love. Okay? So that's the reason that I say that. It has nothing to do with being materialistic or things of that nature. It's just learning vibrations and energies and how they operate. If that makes any sense to you. Okay? Well, I really feel like the message that my Scorpios needed to hear has come through. I hope that reading resonated for y'all. If it didn't, that sucks. Check your moon rising in Venus. We will still see how things continue to play out throughout the month with the weekends, the weeklies, and the midweeks, and all that good jazz and all that good shit in between. Okay, so I greatly appreciate y'all that tuned in. Sorry again, y'all didn't get notified, but anyway, the playback will be up if you want to go back and watch it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for now, all right? Y'all have fun.